Hey everyone, Pepgrit here with another replay review. This time we have Gagton, who is a Plat 1-2 duos player with his teammate Dark Shadow, who plays Roos in this game. Ooh, I'm on the wrong person. There we go. So he mentioned how he feels like his economy is good, but he really struggles to attack. And he feels often like the weak link in the 2v2. So first thing on duos is it's really important to establish your roles and like what you're making and what your like general game plan is. For example, if Bruce wants to fast castle into relics or like fast castle, pro scout into fast castle or something like that, then you need to make units and defend them. And your goal is to make units as soon as possible just to buy time. If you guys want to feudal all in, then decide what your focus is. So Roos is probably going to be knights. You're probably going to be ranged. You want to go longbows, archers, and add spears if you need to as well, just to be helpful. So things like that. So another thing is Byzantines. I think oftentimes you just want to sit and relax. But if you get to like third cistern and your eco's good, it's amazing how fast you can pump units, especially if you're just focusing on one unit like spears, and then having longbows as your olive oil unit. You can make units very, very quickly as long as the buildings are under the cistern. So your base buildings can be really important here. Let's go and see it in action. 1 to stone. Nice find on the sheep. On Mongolian Heights, the sheep are always in the corner near the trade post. 1 to stone. So here's the thing. First, the build order should be, now you can do 2 on stone and 1 on stone. It's just personal preference. If you want to be really greedy for your cisterns, you do 2 on stone. If you want to be a little bit more steady and not as greedy, 1 on stone's fine. But whatever it is, you send your villager to stone and gold at the same time, like from your starting 6. So when you're starting 6, 4 should go to sheep. 1 goes to mining gold and drops to mining camp. 1 goes to stone, drops to house and the mining camp. Reason being is mining camp, house, mining camp allows you to drop your first cistern. So you can immediately drop that first cistern. You want to try to get your food plus another resource. In this case, a cistern here would have been amazing. You would have got food, wood, and gold all in 1 cistern. You could have put it like here too and gotten berries. So you got berries, wood, gold, sheep all under the first cistern, which would have been huge for you. Once the villager goes to gold and the 1 goes to stone, you rally to have 7 on food and then 3 on gold and then to food. So that should allow you to get that first cistern up a lot faster, which is really huge to your early Dark Age eco. But generally 2s, I think you have to be careful about booming too hard. It's really easy for one of you to get overwhelmed by getting attacked by 2 people at the same time. If you're focused way too much on eco and you're not making units and you guys get attacked, it's really hard to catch back up. So I think being more passive on the stone gathering is fine, and just be really ready to make units instantaneously. But good scouting by you guys is going to be important. You guys need to really just scout your opponents closely and see what they're doing, so you're not caught off by surprise. But seeing your opponents, you're going to expect knights and longbows or yeomen, so you should be ready to go spear, archer, and you can do javelin throwers if you want, or you just do longbows. Javelin throwers require better micro, basically. All right, sorry. It's late where I'm at. Okay, wow, French player, Dark player is going knights. So you really want to see, like, for you, how greedy is the Lancaster player going to be, or is he going to make units? So if when you see this landmark, find the landmark. Okay, he's going to be aggressive. We see some lords. He's going to do manners, yeah, but he's going to be making units, right? See your early eco, do no more than 9 on wood. 8 to 9 on wood is the perfect amount to be able to then consistently make production, add olive groves here and there. You're fine. So I wouldn't do any more than 9 on wood, and now just rally to food. You're in barracks. You want to do barracks and hopefully longbows. And your goal is to just keep your oil units alive at all costs. It's the first night. You guys need to be communicating where the knight is. Good. Honestly, this barrack should have been went up way sooner. I wasn't paying close enough attention to see why that didn't happen. Honestly, blacksmiths, this is too early of a blacksmith. You don't need a blacksmith yet. I would have rather have this had been a mercenary house. here so that you can pick which mercenary you want to go, and then click it the second you get the olive oil. You need to drop this next cistern instantly. You get it at 125, so the next cistern should have been down already. And then you want to condense your eco, right? Like, oh, this is really bad. So your opponent has knights. You cannot YOLO your villagers out to berries in the middle of nowhere when there's knights on the field. They should all be here, especially because you getting mercenaries is such a huge power spike for you. And to slow your initial mercenaries by not dropping off the Grand Winery is awful. On top of that, these villagers aren't boosted by the cistern. So, like, I don't know why these villagers are up here. This makes absolutely no sense. Keep your villagers close, condense your eco because you have knight raids and you want to start getting walls up. Like, a wall here to here would be huge, a wall here to here would be huge. If you could eventually get a wall here to here or one over here, like, make it so it's really hard for the knights to get to you to protect your eco, which will make it easier for you to push out. But these villagers are right to be killed by a knight. They're just asking for it. Okay, you both need to scout better. She's pro scouting, so you guys need to be scouting up here basically, and checking, like, how many mares is he going? Is he making units? Where are the knights coming from? Excuse me. Oh, look at that. He saw you. Come on, man. You're forward. What? Oh my god. And now you're fighting the knight? So you just threw 4 villagers away. For what? And then here he comes on this side. Is your buddy making units at all? He's making spears. That's really bad. It's really bad because you're making spears. If you're making spears, why is he making spears? You know what I mean? He should be making knights. His knights are what you need to kill the Lords of Lancaster and Jeanne d'Arc. You having him going spears is just honestly really painful. We're seeing the effects now of having too much on wood. You have 500 on wood at this point. You have 500 floating wood, no food. You've lost 4 vills. Musafati? No. Just build your longbow mass. Longbows are just a really good overall mercenary because they have high damage, so they do okay. Their range is really good. If you can, once you get out 2 squads of them, you really start noticing how good they are. And then you just want to keep them alive, get the arrow attack upgrade, things like that. But now you're seeing what I mean here. Like, this is a team that's coordinated, right? They scouted for each other. The knights were raiding. Then they chose to attack together. Very clear. You had no idea this attack was coming. Your scouts were not set up in a way to see it. And you weren't making units. You couldn't make units because you had so much on wood. And you put 4 villagers on the slowest food resource with no eco upgrades. Except for wheelbarrow in the middle of nowhere. So that sounded pretty harsh. But, like, this is what I mean. Where you have to know what your opponent is doing, what they're making, and what makes sense for you, how risky you can be for eco. If they are both boom civs, they're like back there 2TC or stuff like that, hell yeah. Them be on the berries doesn't matter. But, like, they're being aggressive. You can't be out there like that. And you need to be making units consistently. You have 2 spears. That's it. He has 7 knights, or 6 knights. He has his 4 Lords of Lancaster. So what that tells me is, like, imagine if this wood amount was half and then was food, you could have had 12 spears. 12 might be a little, but 10. You know what I mean? Especially with 3 level 3 cistern. It's the macro cycle, man. It's consistently making villagers. It's consistently making units. And your buddy needs to make units too. Like, the second you saw them making units, he needs to just drop a stable and make knights. And use the pro scouts to make knights. Now they're shutting down your only production building. You need to drop production on the other side of your base right now. Oh yeah, that's not good. That wasn't worth it at all. You're down to 20 vills. Roos has 10. Roos has 32. He's 30. I mean, that's kind of the game. I mean, it's not, but, like, you need a second TC now. I mean, this is just a nightmare opening. You didn't scout. You didn't have units. Your buddy didn't have units. Your macro was kind of messed up. All that's to say, you didn't set yourself up for success. And that's a huge thing of twos. Like, setting yourself up for success, scouting for each other, supporting each other. The fact that your Roost player is still making spears boggles my mind. He has deer. Oh my god. I bet he's right now here saying, don't worry, man, I'm about to age up. He dropped one stable. He has 3 tickets. He could buy enough. He could just buy wood and get another stable. Like, he's literally watching you burn and he isn't doing anything. Oh, you gotta go somewhere else, man. That wood line's tainted. At this point, your only hope is orange making a lot of units, doing something in castle, and I mean this game goes to the 57-minute mark, so obviously they didn't kill you. Musafatis do nothing. I mean, Musafatis are good against Lord of Lancaster, right? But it's like, that's not worth it, honestly. Our next Musafati grouping, how much do they cost? 360? And you ain't Kesha contract? No. Your buddy's going knights. Don't make the same unit he's making. He has Keshiks. He has knights. You should be spearman ranged. You should be spearman and then mass ranged. And then that's why going longbows is so good there, because you could do mass longbows. If you really wanted to, you could do javelins and get the camels if you want to debuff his knights. Oh, he needs way more knights, dude. Tell him to add more production. That's my pro tip for him. Add more production. Man, you are persistent, huh? I guess you did run out of berry spec there. Yeah, keep your army up here. Our scouting has ended. Nice catch. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of manners. Nice. This is what I mean. This is the Byzantine power here. Look at this. You just boomed 18 spears, 15 Musafati, and you lost half your vills. Almost half your vills. That's the power of the olive oil. That's the power of the mercenary camps. Like, that's what you want to do. Man, 360 oil is actually super cheap. That's actually really interesting. But like, if your eco had been more on point, your macro better, and you scouting and know what was coming, this could be a completely different game. But that's what you do is, if you can survive the first like 6-7 minutes, then you can usually outproduce your opponent and just push as Byzantine. You should age up, and then you should nice second TC drop, my man. Let's say go to the next one. No way, no shot. Go to the next one. Oh, you killed him. Okay. I'm predicting your buddy has way too many resources. La-di-da. He's floating 5,000 resources. Tell him to add more production to make more units. From me. That's my tip to him. You know how I knew? Because he did not have very many units, and he has pro scouted so many deer that his food's probably insane, and he just ran out of the deer. But the point being is, yeah, for sure, his ecos it was busted, and he's not using it. Bad fight. I don't know why your buddy was pushing there. He had no units to push with. That was nothing, and you also hadn't aged up yet. So now, like, think about what you're going to get here. Are Cable Launchers going to do anything for you? No. Are Musafati? I mean, Musafati are okay, but, like, his knights will eat up your Musafati. You need crossbows and spears. You have one production building. Adding a siege workshop. You also need way more production. You two just don't make enough production. Help him, help him, help him. And now with all the walls, they can just raid at will and then run away. Yeah, everyone's aged up. We're all square. He's dropping a second TC. You guys have no walls. 35 Musafati is a lot of Musafati. It'd be great if you made a scout on one of your TCs so you could go see what they're doing. Or your Roost player could scout. Oh, there he is. Just like a surprise out of the darkness. So here's another issue doing Musafatis. You're against the House of Lancaster, who loves making yeomen. Yeomen are going to tear your Musafati up. Completely, utterly, destructively. Honestly, the way you beat him is just outproducing him or going mangonels. Venuarian Guard would go great here, but just your limits in air are great against that because they can do the shield wall and eat a lot of arrow shots, and then you're just trying to outproduce him on ranged. Or you could go Horseman. He's a lot of spears. Venuarians would actually go really hard here. A fight went really well for you, but he's just gonna do his little yeoman walk. No, it's just gonna be a slugfest. You guys need a wall. These two. Impressive restabilization. I thought you... I mean, you should have died there, honestly. And the 2 TC has paid off. You guys are back in it, though he's on 9 mana, so his eco's probably busted right now. Yeah. At this point, you guys are still just trying to claw back from how far back you fell because of that early attack. But my suggestion to you is production. You told me that you think your eco is really good. This is not a great eco. You're floating so much golden wood. You're not adding more production. You're not using these cisterns boosted production speed of more production buildings to just mass insano units. And you just need way more olive oil. Just drop olive oil things like crazy and just go ham, my man. Versus an imp. Okay. Mass Imp Knights would go. Oh, big raid. You know why he could raid? Because you guys didn't wall. And they've walled the entire center. And now you're pushing. Push together. Why are you in separate spots here? He's still pro scouting. That's a pro gamer move. So you guys are losing to the Lancaster player 2v1 because you didn't wait for your mangonels. Now here come the knights. He went arbitrary, so more mangonels would go super. Yep, you should basically be pure mangonel spear. No lie, pure mangonel spear. You would go super hard here, longbows. I'm sorry, I'll stop. But you have to actually, in these instances, you actually have to let your mangonels, like, lead. You have to let your mangonels attack first, and then your spears walk up if they get charged. A scout would go super hard here. That's huge. Oh, see. This is why you can't leave your spearmen. Your spears need to stay on your mangonels. Okay, you ready for the H4 biz strat? It's wild, man. You do elite limitine, you get full upgrades. Palatine School really needs to be on. You need a cistern over here stat, my man. And you need like 4 mercenary houses because you have 2,000 olive oil. I mean, this is the thing about Imp, and this is the thing about just Byzantine in general. It's just spending, man. Are you good at consistently making units? Those who are not good at consistently making units will not be able to maximize the biz power. Because you want like all of your production buildings under one thing. I put them all on 4 here. So I can tab through and just keep making units in my left hand. Quickly, just using tab. Oh, you went Palatine School? Oh, no. Never go Palatine School. You want to go foreign engineering company every single time. Reason being is you want to spend your olive oil on siege. With foreign engineering company, you can get the French bombards, the Royal bombards, which are super good. You can also get nested bees, which are really good. But just the Royal bombards allow you to just tear through base. And you just do mass limitine and bombards and nested bees. It's a beautiful, beautiful eco. But yeah, and it was since cisterns are so cheap now, whenever you send villagers out here, you should immediately be dropping a cistern between all of them and make sure you just wall, because you're 1 raid away from dying. He goes Berkshire, what a coward. There's another reason why you want royal cannons from the... There's another reason we really want royal cannons, because they can tear through keeps and stuff like that. Your guy's really struggling, so this is actually kind of the point where you potentially like stonewall this, and then run over here and try to help. Or at least send your reinforcements over to help, because he is drowning right now. You're playing two 1v1s right now. Let me guess, they have like a huge trade line going right now. Not huge, but it's getting there. Yeah. Yep. At this point, I'm going to be repeating myself. I'm going to stop here. The biggest thing for you is adding way more production. Use it consistently, and then your eco is so good. You should be taking fights constantly, like just wave after wave, pushing. Because you are just sitting on extra eco. So that's one thing. 2, please go for an engineering company. 3, take all the advice at the beginning of the game. Make sure you are scouting. You're adjusting your ecos. You can actually make units. And yeah, but good recovery, honestly, good recovery. It's just, you guys are not playing together right now. And you're not maximizing your eco by forcing fights and trading out. And the lack of walls is killing your Roost teammate. Who also has a, he could drop 2 keeps right now. He's also not spending his resources. Anyway, hope that was helpful to you. Let me know if you have any questions you're interested in coaching, and good luck on your games.